Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Another episode of Infinifactory. I'm your host, John Megacycle. Hope you're doing well today. I know I am. Just finished up the terrestrial drone. Oh my gosh. That was a bit of a struggle, but it was a good one. Based on my scoring, I'm guessing... Well, I completed it. That's what matters, right? Time for Meat Product Type 101. We've already dealt with the meat... What the hell is that? Is it a whale? Oh no, 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 no. Alright, let's look for failure. This is like that annoying tree one again, where I've got to slice and dice this thing a billion times. I'm also surprised I'm not seeing any failure on the roof. Well, since the last few episodes, we've received no further communications from whomever tried to jam the signal of what we were doing. Haven't heard from them. This mission, I see no failure. So I don't know what to do about that. But anyway, let's take a look at what we need to burn. Oh my gosh, like 6 different things here. Okay, some meat and some blubber, I'm guessing. Okay. I kind of want to test something first. What happens if I send a whole log of this stuff? I'm gonna need eviscerators like freaking crazy. I doubt rotators. And let's just... Nothing too fancy. Oh, gross. Okay, what does this make? Oh, that's so gross. Yes, okay. That's fairly straightforward. That treats it as individualized. Blah. That's so gross. I don't know what it is, the noise or what, but it is filthy. Okay, what happens if I get this? What the heck? I don't get what that thing's doing. Oh, I absolutely understand what this thing is doing. Okay. I get it. I get it. Both of these are the same meat-making machine. I get it now. However, certain parts of the animal are meat, I'm gonna guess, and certain parts of the animal are blubber. So, let's just cut into this guy and see what we see, yeah? I guess? Let's work on the outer layers. Because I'm guessing this outside is just... Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. This is kind of what it is, though. Okay. So, what we have here is meats and fats. And spine? Okay. Jeez, I feel sorry for the bloke that's gotta harvest these things. There's no meats, only fats over there. Therefore, I don't care. Okay. So, doesn't matter how many whales we go through, which makes me feel sad to say, but let's just go with one of these. And I guess... So, I mean, this part of the puzzle kind of solved itself. There's the fats. Fats come over here. Fats get processed in some fashion. Easiest way for this to happen is the same way we've been doing this before. 3. Ugh. I feel gross doing it even. This is not for any pleasure of me, oh gentle sea whale. And then... whatever. Whatever. Let's maximize our space for meats. Okay, let's make sure this works. It's a mess, but whatever. Oh, I get it. Oh, no, 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 no. That's the wrong contraption. How about now, brown cow? Oh. Right. I think this is the one I need. Alright, let's take a gander at how this looks. Cool. 3 eviscerators pointing that way, 3 eviscerators pointing that way. Oh, one more. I can honestly trim off a ton of these eviscerators, I'm sure. Okay. How about this? Okay, we're getting somewhere. This could actually be brokered down to the same chunk to make it uniform, I'm sure. Again, not efficient whatsoever. Kinda don't care. Put me down for don't care. Looking for functional before we become elegant. I wonder what that will do. I'll do the same as the other one. I was trying to be a little fanciful about it, and no point really. Actually, this spot right here, I could murder every bit of it, except the 3 pieces I need. Yeah, let's make this really simple on ourselves, shall we? Cool. What a waste. Jeez. Nice and leisurely, very repeatable. No problem. Yeah, leisurely. No need to fast forward this one. I don't really like cannibalizing all that stuff, but... I mean, had to do, had to complete, right? Ah, we probably scored the worst, but I don't care. Meat product type 101. Actually, now that we have a little bit of an idea, let's go through and trim up what we had. So 230, 215, 177. I'm sure I can really trim out a bunch of this stuff, right? What if I trim out like this? Or actually, here's actually a better, oh yeah, here's actually a better point. I can trim out a bunch of this crap as long as I have something to separate the sides. So I'll need, that's all I'll need for that. This goes up like this to the max. There we go. Actually trim off this entire row here. And we'll do something like this. This should be much more friendly. Oh, no, it is not. Okay, what if I did something like this? Right, because it's still being pushed. I was hoping it was going to drop. So that's a little lame, but whatever. So I still did trim up some blocks, which is good. What if I trimmed off this top row here? Yep. Okay. That's some savings. I think that's all required. Okay, so what was it? 230, 217, 177, something like that? Let's speed this all the way up. I just trimmed out like 8 blocks. Huh, I use less blocks. That's interesting. I use less blocks, but it says the more blocks was my better score. That I don't understand. Like, should it take longer? Is that the idea, to make the most complicated thing ever? I don't know. I'm not sure. I did want to kick around the test zone a little bit. Actually, there's one or two things I wanted to explore with this episode. I wanted to go and check out one of the earlier things that we worked on. How about munitions refill type 6? Let's look at the solution. What I want to know is, do I get any of my... I do get all my new blocks. I actually do. That's awesome. This one was fairly straightforward. This one took little to no energy. This has the same kind of a thing we had going on before. This was the split it out and whatever. But here's what I kind of want to do. Instead of splitting it up here, I'm going to split it down there and save us a ton of blocks. So, munitions refill. We're going to do the exact same theory we've been doing. This is where we really experimented with this kind of a puzzle. With the wait until you have 3 condition and then push it off the hill. So here's this. There's that. Okay. We're just going to trim all this up. And I'm not going to use anything fancy or new. We're just going to do the split at a slightly later junction. It's all we're doing different. There's our 3. Here's our sensor to tell us that we have 3. Here is our piston to push the 3. Oh, I just ruined everything. Here is the sensor. The pistons to push the 3. I'll need a block for stability of some sort. And then this is just going to be like this, and like this, and like this. I certainly saved some decent blocks. Maybe cycles and everything else, I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Ah, whoops. I saved nothing. I didn't plug this darn thing in. I'm guessing we saved, I don't know, 15 blocks? Okay, that was an easy cleanup. Easy to do. We reduced everything down by a bunch. My cycles took a little longer. Okay, so low cycles are ideal. Bigger footprint and bigger block score is ideal. Huh. Not really too sure. But now that we've gone through, we could do a little bit of cleanup on some of these to make a little... Oh, excuse me, a bit of a hiccup there. We can make more efficient and, you know, better processes, better things, make it a little more streamlined, I guess is the word I'm looking for, but realistically, that's what we're aiming at. So we're aiming at, you know, better processes and stuff. We can go through all these and whatever. The test zone, do I have everything? I have none of... Oh! A toggle. That's actually really cool. I was hoping for that. You should, I mean, if you've heard any of my other episodes, you should have heard that I specifically said if there was a way to just turn this on for a second, that would actually clean up a lot of our what? If 2 have passed, if 1 have passed, if whatever, all that logic can be really filed down with a switch. It's actually pretty awesome. Let's see here. Since a lot of the other episodes have taken a bit longer than 30 minutes, which I like to aim for a YouTube episode, I'm actually going to call this an episode right here for Meat Product Type 1 we've just completed. Aerial Combat Shuttle is next. But yeah, I'm going to take a break. I want to make sure that I'm very refreshed for that puzzle and our next performance review. So thank you all for joining me. My name is John Megacycle. Hope you've enjoyed another episode of Infinifactory. I know I have, and I'll catch you all next time.